Okay, you join me back in the shed. So, what have we done? I've washed the board in some IPA, let it sit for a good few hours. I gave it a bit of a scrub, got rid of the gunge and scunge that was on the chips. Hopefully I've done enough. I'm now going to try and install these capacitors, which, no word of a lie, I am extremely worried about. I can't even get in the packet at the moment. So I'm going to try doing the big ones first, because there's less of them. So these are 47 microfarads. They are 16 volts and they're made from the manufacturer is Panasonic. Now these also are Panasonic capacitors. These are the 10 microfarad ones. There's a lot more of those that need to be put back on. And then I've got two, I need to use two 1 microfarad ones, and the reason I got 5 is because they only sold them in a minimum of 5, so there's no other reason other than that. What I'm going to do for the bodge wires is I've got a micro USB cable lying around. I'm going to cut it up and I'm going to steal some wire out of there to bridge where the traces, sorry, the pads have come away when I removed the other caps. So, tweezers, capacitor, let's stick one of the capacitors out. So these are, I think they're called polarized. So the black side I think is the negative, and what I need to do is just tin up the existing pads. You'll have to excuse the noise, it's just started to rain. Yeah, so I need to tin up the existing pads and then I'll place the capacitor on, heat it up, and hopefully it will just sit in place. Here goes nothing. So I'm going to try this one first because there's a little bit of extra room to work on. My soldering iron isn't quite hot enough just yet to melt the... Oh, there we go. So a bit of heat. Come on. Perhaps started the video a little bit too quickly. Right, so we've got some solder there. Now, on the motherboard, whoops, there we go. On the motherboard, there is a plus and a minus. Well, there's a plus with a little curved edge, and on the other side it's flat. Now on these, you probably can't see it on camera, but there is a curved side and there is a flat side. And looking at the pictures that I was referring to, the flat side goes this side on the right hand side to match. So That's one side on. I'm going to try and move it back a bit because it's a bit too far to the left. There we go. Whoops. So that's one. That didn't go too badly. Let's get another one out and try the second one. That looks better. Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to give up filming.